Hey everyone, welcome to The Shells Have Eyes. I'm KrissyM. I am so sorry I cannot wave. I'm up on a ladder. I hope that you all are doing well out there today and maybe not up on a ladder. So I am continuing to rearrange my toy room. I'm in the process of rearranging all of my toys in my toy room. And I just opened a box of stuff and found these really cool old toys in there, and I thought that we could take a look at them today. Walk down memory lane and look at some cool nostalgic old toys. Sound good? Also, I'm still up on this ladder. I'd like to get down now. All right, so this is gonna be different. I make American Girl collection videos and Cherry Mary Muffin collection videos, and they kind of have a format and they make sense. And I just opened a box and found all of this stuff, and I just wanted to look at it. So look, I found Puppy Surprise. I found Glo Friends, and I don't know if you guys know about these. Let me know if you know about these. These are Blinkins. These are Blinkins. So I just opened a box that was in my closet. I'm trying to, yeah, put things away, put things on shelves. And I found these random things. So still, let's take a look at them. There is only one note before we get started. All of these adorable nostalgic toys, they're not mine from when I was a kid. I explained it painfully in my Cherry Mary Muffin series, but I'll be more succinct and simple here. I loved my toys more than anything when I was a kid. When I got a little older, I thought I was growing up, whatever that means, and I didn't need them, so I sold them. Then years later, I became an insane collector and was like, why did you ever do that? So I've slowly been getting my collection back over the years through the help of the internet. So looking at these, I feel so nostalgic. I love these, but not a single one of these toys was actually mine from when I was a kid. Anyway, end of speech. Let's start with the cute little Blinkins. Do you guys know about the Blinkins? If you do, then, oh my god, aren't these just adorable? And if you don't, these are Blinkins. So, the Blinkins was a cartoon. And I can't remember if they made these toys and then made the cartoon, or if these toys were developed because of the cartoon. But in 1986, there was like a little movie and I think a bunch of little shorts or something made about these cute little characters, the Blinkins, who lived in the Blinkin Wood. And I don't exactly remember like what their purpose in life was, other than to be cute and kind of hang out in the Blinkin Wood and maybe just make sure everything is all in the up and up. I loved that movie so much. I don't remember the shorts very well. I have like a vague memory of their existence, but I have, it's like the Blinkins, like the Bear and the Blizzard, the something. I have that on VHS, and I have a tape play, like a VHS machine. So every once in a while, I put it on for me and my boys. It's awesome. I loved that show when I was a kid. These are the toys. This is Blink. Blink is a Blinkin. Blinkins are sort of like fairy fireflies, sort of. They're very little and they're cute and they're like firebugs because their bums lit up. They had the little like the bums. That was their gimmick. Blink is sort of like the leader of the Blinkins. She's very brave. She takes care of business, and there used to be a little light, some sort of bulb, some sort of something in here, and her butt lit up. How funny, because they're like fireflies. Firefly fairies, something. So yeah, I can't remember. I literally feel like you would squeeze it. You would do something. You'd squeeze her, or you'd squeeze her butt. If you had the toy, remind me of what the mechanism was, and it would light up. Just so silly. I'm not exactly sure why the toys needed to exist, but I'm glad that they did. They went along with the cartoon. So Miss Blink has this like curly, I think they all had like curly hair. Maybe there was a blonde one that had sort of wavy hair. They all had like curly hair. She got purple curly hair. I don't remember if these things were ever like upright and looked good, but these are like her little flower antennas with very messy paint. Her face looks nice. There's like a couple of little marks on it, but that's what her pretty bright face looks like. It's nice. Paint's intact. I like that. Yeah, every single thing I think that I have to show off today is from like eBay from a while back. I had no control of what the condition was in. This is her cute little dress. It's got flowers on it, on this cute iridescent fabric that reminds me of Cherry Mary Muffin. Trying to remember who made this, because I was like, yeah, totally Mattel. It wasn't Mattel. It was like a toy company that nobody knew, maybe? Or I didn't know? LJN Toys is the name of the company that made these toys. Look at these cute little iridescent wings, beautifully intact iridescent wings, so she could fly. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, when it comes to like my American Girl and Cherry Mary Muffin and certain other collections, I know the background of the toy line, basically. I loved it so much. I've looked it up over the years, and then I know a few things. I really don't remember anything about who made any of these toys or any information that is useful to share about them. I just remember growing up and loving them. And so, yeah, she's got these little elfie blue shoes. That's cool. And she would come with... Oh, should I say, they all would come with, I think, a comb. I don't remember if they all looked alike or if they had different combs. This is Blink's comb. It's purple. I think it was a darker purple once, but it's very faded now, and there's some stains on it. But that's a cute little comb. Oh, yeah, look at those stains. Yeah. But this is a very cute little comb to comb Blink's hair. If you've seen any of my Cherry Mary Muffin videos, I have no use for combs. Once the doll's hair is done, I'm never touching it, so this is an interesting kind of stained comb. And you'd get a little friend. You would get a little insect kind of friend. I think they were all insects. Yeah, small, because these are like little firebug fairies. This adorable little, I guess, caterpillar with a cute bow on top. Adorable eyelashes. Oh, it's so cute. It's got like a saddle on it. My problem are the wheels. Because are you trying to say literally that this adorable caterpillar has no legs, but it has like prosthetic wheels? What happened to this poor thing? No, this makes sense. It's like a little flowery, some sort of nature, whatever, saddle on the back of an adorable bug. So that makes sense. But the wheels, I mean, it was just so that you could push it along, but it's supposed to be just a toy, play, imagination. But my imagination is like caterpillars aren't on wheels. It had a name, though. This adorable cutie had a name. Don't remember. I think that was it. I also don't have a box or anything. Neither of these came with boxes. This is flashy. Oh, she's got this all over her face. And if I try to get it off, because it's some sort of paint stain, if I try to get it off, it will take off her cheek paint. So that's annoying, but it must have come in a lot, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy to actually have Flashy. I don't have any of her other stuff, too. If she has a comb, I don't have it. If she has a friend, I don't have it. I got Flashy. She's like the spicy one in the group. She got red hair, flaming red, curly hair. She got like chopsticks in her hair. Cute. And her... You could actually move them so that they're better. They're a bit better, but they're still so wonky. They're a purple. Flowers on the antennas are flashy. And yeah, right? Her face looks more skeptical. Her wings look a little different, which is cute. Her wings look a little bit different from Blink's. I love this plastic iridescent shininess. That's so cute. And yeah, that is her blue iridescent dress. Kind of reminds me of like a Robin Hood kind of cartoon situation. Just like the stitching over the front. And her little elf boots are pink and missing a decent amount of paint up front. And also, yeah, I don't remember how you make them glow. I even think that the lights might have, were they colored? Were there like colored lights? Or did the colors obviously look different because their skin's different so their butts look different? Yeah, if you had these toys, help me remember. Let me know. It's fun to look at these. When I was a kid, I would sit in my parents' basement with the lights off and just light up their butts. That sounds strange to say, but literally they made the toys this way. And yeah, you could obviously like see it the best. It was the most dramatic in the dark. So it was always just nighttime. And they're always just flying around and their butts were lit up. And I don't even remember like what the play was, what the imaginative like story was to it. But it was awesome. So these are Blinkins. If you don't know what they are, I hope you had fun looking at them. And if you do know what these are, oh man. Are they just such a cute, weird little gimmicky toy that didn't need to exist, but I'm just like so happy it does. I like looking at these. These are cute. Okay, so I don't know too much more about them because again, I was obsessed with the cartoons. There's way more of these actually on the floor. I gotta get them. But next we can look at my Glo Friends. Let me know if you guys remember the Glo Friends cartoons or these Glo Friends toys. Yeah, I had a bunch of these just sitting on the floor, so I had to go get all of them. This is my little Glo Friends collection. I really, really love Glo Friends because in 1986, they came out with all of these Glo Friends cartoons and specials. My favorite one, if you know Glo Friends, being, I think it was called The Quest. It's the one where they have to go and find Glow Moondrop Lake. Oh, I love Glo Friends, and I loved the songs and like mostly the opening theme song. Sometimes they sang, but like whatever. I loved Glo Friends. Let me know if you know about Glo Friends. If you loved Glo Friends. If you don't know about Glo Friends, let's see what I can remember to kind of explain them. These are Glo Friends. They are also kind of bug creatures. They live in Glowland, and they glow. And they just exist happily, and they glow by collecting moondrops. They fall to Earth at night. I think that's part of the song. It's like morning dew or something like that. They collect it, and they drink it, and it makes them glow. And they have, not enemies, but there are like villains in their show. They're called the Mulligans. They're like long-nosed mole, I don't know. Yeah, the Mulligans. They were hilarious, and I loved Starnose and Nails. What a weird sort of, like, almost married with children weird kind of relationship for a kid's cartoon. Anyway, yeah, I hope that helped. Glo Friends, Moondrops, Mulligans, weird show. Yeah, came out in 86. It was a whole bunch of different cartoons. Oh, I love them, and a whole bunch of different characters. I don't remember who the heck decided that the show needed to exist, but Playskool made these cute little toys to go, like, to accompany the series after it came out. And their gimmick is they glow in the dark. Adorable, yellow, buggy plastic bodies that when you, like, turn off the light, stick them right up here against the light, and when you turn it off, you will see that they glow. And they glow because of the moondrops. And if they lose their glow or something, that's bad. Seriously. Okay. So, I happen to have two boxes. One is, like, particularly taken apart by me, like, not nicely kept together. So, Playskool. This one was for my Glo Granny Bug. So that's the moon that wears their signature type of hat. And these are, I guess, the moondrops falling down. I don't think I'm gonna read all of the text, but this is really cool. I haven't looked in this at forever. So, one of your fantasy Glo Friends. And this one tells you about Glo Granny Bug. And then this one will, right over here, this text is like, you get a cute little sleeping bag to keep them warm at night. That's super cute. Glows in the dark. That's so cute. I like all the text in the, oh yeah, on the back shows you how to collect them all. I got to buy them. I got to buy them. Pokemon. So yeah, you could see all the different ones. Here you could see the back. Is that like a trading card or something? It's like a cutout for Glo Granny Bug. I hope my light's not ruining it. You could always just like pause the video and read this if you want. Collect all the poem cards. Trading cards. Yeah, I got most of these. I don't got Bot Bug. I don't know why I don't got Bot Bug. I want Bot Bug. Let's see what I've got. Wait a minute. I thought I also had Glo Spider. Do I not have Glo Spider? You see, guys, I had these things when I was a kid, so I get a little confused. I thought I got back my Glo Spider, but it's not here, so unless it's in a different box, I don't have it anymore. I had it when I was a kid. Sad now. So we've got our leader of the Glo Friends with his adorable elfy sleepy cap. Their shows had nothing to do with sleeping whatsoever. They had adventures, and yet all the toys seemed to be about like glow in the dark, like a nightlight. Sleepy cap, let's go to sleep. Babies had a million glowworm toys made for them. They glow in the dark and sing whatever. It's all about babies going to sleep. So that's interesting. So this is Glowworm. Glowworm is like the leader of the Glo Friends. He's just like in charge. He's awesome. He's got a matching sort of night shirt to go with his cap. Oh, it's so cute. And you can see his wormy little green body sticking out of all the stuff, and he looks a little sleepy. I love Glowworm. Like, even if you didn't have this toy, even if you never watched the show, I bet you saw a million glowworms. And they were probably all for babies. So cute! And his not girlfriend. Like, I don't know if they were allowed to do that, but definitely, no, in the quest, she's like, oh, that's my guy. Like, yep, Bashful Bug. I also had Bonnie Beetle. I don't even remember her being in the show. I don't know who she is. Like I said, she was like a later wave thing. I don't know if she's somewhere in this basement or if I'm just remembering one, you know, the one I had from when I was a kid, but I had a Bonnie Beetle too. This is Bashful Bug. Bashful Bug. And, Skunk Bug. And also Clutterbug. Why don't I have Clutterbug? I thought I had Clutterbug. Everything is going wrong right now because I feel like I pulled together everything like out of that box and everything's together and I'm like, I swear I have Clutterbug. Bashful Bug, Skunk Bug, Clutterbug. They're like my favorites. She's so, you know, it's like weird. She's pretty. She's got cute eye makeup. Her eyes are like lovely and big. It's adorable. She's Bashful Bug. I don't remember her being that bashful. Maybe around Glowworm, but yeah, she kicked butt. She overcame fear and sang songs and it was awesome. So yeah, she's cute. She's got that little pink kind of body with a little kind of tail. What is this? Abdomen, thorax, abdomen. And then she's holding her cute little wings like she's so bashful. But seriously, she's strong and brave and I love her little eyes. And the cute little antenna sticking out. They don't all have them. But most of them have these little antennae. Super cute. Book Bug! He was always writing in a journal and reading books. That's his thing. Also has an orange sleepy kind of cap. He's got his pencil for the writing. This giant pencil. So cute. And his book for the writing and the reading. His eyes. They're painted a little like they're not in the same direction. But that's okay. Really cute. Glow Snail talked like this. Oh, Glow Snail was always just kind of sad and down about things, and I don't know why. I'm sorry if you find that voice annoying. That literally, like, look it up. That was his voice. Green sleepy cap. And the other ones, I wonder, they don't seem like they're missing paint. That's like where the paint ends. So some of them had little glowing pom-poms, and like Bashful's was blue and whatever, but yeah, Glow Snail's is pink, so that's interesting. Glow Snail had this cute, very glowy, because like there's the part here you can see like, yeah, purple shell. I don't remember anything about Glow Snail other than kind of a Debbie Downer. And no, not Glow Cricket. Oh my god, Glow Bug. Yeah, it's so simple. It's just Glow Bug. I don't know why I can't remember. Glowbug has this adorable, like, hot pink cap, sleepy cap, blue poof to match the wings. Glowbug. I'm trying to remember Glowbug. Always helpful, concerned about a lot of things. I feel like I'm also thinking about the quest when I kind of think about their personalities. You got happy little eyes. He seems like a content little dude. I like you. Skunk Bug. Skunk Bug. Poor Skunk Bug. Skunk Bug smells. And even here is holding his own nose. I don't know why he's one of my favorites. Clutterbug, who I can't seem to find, was incredibly clumsy and just kind of adorable. And I always just felt for him. I wanted to pick him up. So I have a thing for Clutterbug. And I feel kind of like Clutterbug. I just kind of felt bad for him. So yeah, glowy poof with a green cap, purple body, and holding his own nose. He doesn't like his own smell. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't remember him being offended by himself, like, in the show. That's cute. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything else to say. Well, this is one of my favorites, and I can't think of anything to say about him. That is just pure bias. Like, I see Skunk Bug, and I'm happy. I feel bad for him. Glow Cricket. I don't remember if Glow Cricket was a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter. I just don't happen to remember. Red cap, blue body, with lots of paint missing. That bothers me, and this adorable little accordion missing all that paint is terrible, but the face is nice, so that's probably why I got over it. Anyway, yeah, helpful little thing, Glow Cricket. I don't remember that much about you. Snugbug! I hit something, Snugbug. Oh man, we're just getting to the point where we've got characters that I love, but I don't really remember so much like what to say. Snugbug actually was pretty great. She was the type to like be brave and like talk back to the Mulligans and stuff like that, whatever. Always kind of pointing out, like, you can't do that. It's wrong. That kind of a thing. She was cool. Blue cap. Hot pink kind of body. Extra arms and feet. So cute. This is Doodlebug.
It's weird. There's a doodlebug and a toodlebug, and I don't know why there's a doodlebug and a toodlebug. I don't remember a toodlebug. I remember doodlebug. Doodlebug is opinionated. He's an artist. He's got his blue beret and his like wings or shell or like whatever's covered in his splattery paint. Yeah, all over his wing shell, something adorable little bow tie. But he's got like, yeah, a little paint can, paint brush. He's adorable. He's missing paint on his nose. I don't like that because everything else about him looks wonderful. I wasn't gonna do this, but now like I'm annoyed. Like, don't I have a few more? I'm gonna keep checking the room and see if I can find them. So yeah, I do have most of them, but that's my clutter bug. I don't know where my clutter bug is, and I don't have bot bug. I always wanted bot bug. And that's glow butterfly. And I don't know why I don't have my glow spider, so that is a little weird, but I'm also bringing that up because here, this other one, this must have been what the glowworm I got came in. See, so there's another poem. Tells you about the sleeping bag. So that's your poem card. This is what this looks like. I think this one was from the later series, so it kind of looks similar. Certain things are very similar, but then you turn it over and you could see like the ones they added. And I had all of these when I was a kid. Yeah. Glow Firefly, Nutty Bug. That's the Bonnie Beetle. I had Bonnie Beetle. She's staring at Bot Bug. Did she like Bot Bug? Interesting. Toodlebug. What's up with Toodlebug? Toodlebug kind of reminds me of like some weird combination of Doodlebug and Bookbug. And Sniffle Snail. Glow Horsefly. There's my clutter bug. I think that was all of them too. Oh, no. There were some you could get with like a giant friend, like Cappy and Country Mouse. So there was a few other sets. They probably came in a box that didn't look like that. And it keeps talking about how they come with, yeah, little sleeping bags. These are the little sleeping bags. I can only find 3. They came in lots of different colors. I really feel like there was like orange or red. And definitely here's some green and blue ones. I only have 3. I'm curious. Look at this. Don't look at... that's cat hair. Don't look at that. Oh my god, that's terrible. But these look like buttonholes. So were you supposed to put them in there and like put it on a button, like on your shirt? What was the deal with that? But anyway, so each one came with a sleeping bag. And you put them in there. Yeah. Isn't that adorable? That's absolutely adorable. So what, did you have to put them in like that? That doesn't make any sense. This makes it seem like this was for a button. What is up with that? I've never paid attention to that. So they came with sleeping bags because the toys seem to somehow be all about sleep. And now I'm very fixated on where the rest of mine could be, or if I'm so making it up and I don't even have them. The other thing I'm really disappointed in, do you guys remember the treehouse playset they had? It was like a Glowland playset. It was this giant tree house. It was like a sort of, not really like a willow tree, but it was like a long hanging leaf kind of tree. You opened it up, you stuck all your Glo Friends in there. I'm just disappointed. I used to have that and I don't have that, and I would love to show that off because that's my favorite memory. I loved these. I loved the cartoon, probably even more than playing with these. But man, I loved that tree house. There was like an elevator they would go up and down in, like in the trunk. There was a swing they could swing on. You could close the little tree leaves, like hide them in the leaves so they could all go to sleep. And the best part was Glow Moondrop Lake. There was a little pond with a light, and you stuck them on it, and it lit them up, and they would glow. And they would glow. They were getting all that power from Glow Moondrop Lake. And then when you took them off, because they're glow in the dark, they would still be glowing. I would do that all day, every day, for forever. That was my favorite thing if I wasn't just sitting around watching the cartoon. So I am so disappointed in myself for ever letting that go and never being able to get it back. Oh my god, I just want to move on. But I realized I wanted to show you guys how they glow, which is silly because you guys know how glow in the dark things work. And this is strange. So you'd put them on Glow Moondrop Lake and they would light up and then... Can you even see anything? I held up Bashful Bug to a light just to make sure it worked. Look how well it works! Look at that! Look at that! I'm sorry if you find this creepy. Are they creepy in the dark? Those are my Glo Friends. Okay, there's one of them on the floor. Glow Granny Bug. This is Glow Granny Bug. She's got the cute antenna. She's got the red cap. Look at her little shawl, little blue shawl, missing a tiny bit of paint. She's warm and cozy. She's Glo Granny Bug. She's getting a little bit older. And she keeps that around her to keep her comfy. Like a ladybug. She's very much like a ladybug. Sorry, I forgot about you, Glo Granny. If you had Glo Friends, which one of them was your personal favorite? And if you know nothing about Glo Friends, let me know if you thought any of these were cute and which one was most interesting to you. Okay. Puppy surprise. I have 2 puppy surprise, but I can only do it one at a time. Big puppies. Now we're into the big thing that isn't a bug. Puppy surprise. Do you guys remember puppy surprise? I went on about Glo Friends. I do think that out of the 3 things that we're looking at, those are my favorites from my childhood. Puppy surprise was a weird obsession of mine. Yeah, do you guys remember that? The whole thing about puppy surprise and all the other animal surprises was that the surprise was how many babies they had. So in the tummy, Velcro. And that was the whole thing. This was like a blind box toy when you think about it. Because that literally was the gimmick. You bought a fluffy, adorable puppy with like the hard plastic vinyl whatever face. I'm sorry I did that. And yeah, you could just, that could just be the toy. You could just love that. But no, you bought it because you didn't know how many babies you were going to get. And I literally had 1 or 2 of like all the different animals surprise. So for me, yeah, definitely early blind box addiction. Because they didn't exist for any other reason than to be cute. And then you figure out what the surprise is. That's why they're called puppy surprise. Yeah, do you guys remember these? Aren't these adorable? When I look at them, I see pound puppies. I wonder like how much influence pound puppies had on these. Wouldn't that make sense? Were these Hasbro? I'm pretty sure these were made by Hasbro. There were puppy surprise, kitty surprise, bunny surprise, pony surprise. There was like a bear cub surprise. It was, the one I had was like a purple panda bear. And I feel like, yeah, Hasbro made them and then I think somebody else took over later on and made them years later. But the ones I have are Hasbro original, like 1990 something, 1990, 1991, something. These are the original older ones. So yeah, this also being from eBay. I wonder if like her fluffy tail and her fluffy hair looked like this just when you took her out of the box, or if it was loved a lot. And it's very, very interesting. But honestly, the hair is not so bad. So yeah, you get, like, in this case, you get a puppy with this really, really cute face. There were so many variations. So many variations. I'm not even gonna bother. I have 2. I'll show off the 2 I have. You could look it up. Oh my God, there were variations of everything. And the puppies and the everything. So she has a beautiful spotted face with little eyelashes. Cute nose. No tongue. I love the look of the muzzle. It's very pound puppies. But it's very cute. And little bows, pink bows on the tail, and a little poof up top hair, fluffiness over the ears. She has brown ears, and the moms all came with just like a tag. That's interesting. It's a little bone, little tag puppy surprise. The moms all come with that. Yeah, let me know if there was like a brush or any other accessories that may have come with the original puppy surprise. Besides the puppies, right? So, Velcro. I had at least 2 of every kind. I was obsessed. Care to have a conversation with me in the comments about why children are so obsessed with like pregnant dolls and like they just wanted to do this. They just wanted to do that. Oh, look! C-section. So, yeah, hidden in the puppy, in the everything, there were babies. Their heads don't stay up very well. They flop. She's always tired. She just had 4 babies. And then you would get little puppies or kitties or like whatever. Look how cute these are. So that's also the thing as the kid. Look how cute they are. Every kid must have just wanted these because the faces on the puppies, on the babies, are absolutely adorable. I don't know if these were the ones that were originally with this mama dog, because like I said, this is like from eBay and whatever. But yeah, if this was a complete set, that's so cute because you get a sleepy one, this happy little one, you get twins, and they're all girls. The bows, the pink ones mean that they're girls. So yeah, you got like literal twins, and the fabric was just cut slightly differently so you could claim that their markings are different. But this one came with little green-eyed twins. Do you not love these? Do you love, like, the look of the little baby faces? That's amazing. And then, yeah, there's, like, a little sleepy one. That was always one of my favorites.
eyes. Cute, simple, just a little different colored tail. And yeah, you got the markings of your siblings, but your eyes are open. I cannot explain my obsession with this one. Like, from when I was a kid, I do not know why I loved them so much. Please tell me why you loved them so much. I want to, like, understand. Concept is silly. But I absolutely did. Tell me if you think the concept is silly or if you think it's wonderful. So tell me everything about these. Oh, the puppy surprise. All right, I gotta make room for my other one. Again, not mine. From when I was a kid, but the most important one, the one I saved for last because I remember having this one. I don't remember anybody else having these toys, but I have this gut feeling looking at this like every single child wanted this version of the puppy. Let me know if that's just in my head or not, if you really love this version. If you had a version, what version did you have? Did you love that the most? I just love this one. Maybe it reminds me of like 101 Dalmatians or something. Spotted face, I love that. The tealy green of her eyes, so pretty. A little weird, but so pretty. Cute tongue, all of that. So yeah, this one did not have the poof on top. This one has the pink bows just over here, over her black and white ears, the white body, and the black tummy. This is one of those toys where I can't tell, like, if you had taken it out of the box, would it have looked this messy? Or, yeah. So, I remember just having this one. This one was my favorite. Puppy surprise. This one doesn't have a sticker. This one just has the text, like, printed onto it. Interesting. Pink collar. The other one had a purple collar. Yeah, I just remember this one. This one came with 3. And this one came with a boy. And this one, I really wonder if they're all from the same set or not, because I love the idea of them being completely different, but these two puppies have a similar looking face, and this one has a completely different face? Was it even from the same mom? I don't know. So either mine has some, like, mismatched puppies, like that came with this set that I got when I got it from, like, eBay or whatever, or with particularly cute spotted white and black mama puppy. Oh, she's so tired, my goodness. Then you get like some really different looking ones, like a variety of different faces. That's super cute. So this is like the only boy. This one is blue. I love the little eyes on this one. They're not like Puss in Boots. They don't have the same look, but they give me that feeling like, oh my god, you're so cute. Little tongue sticking out. This is really cute. This is the little boy one that came with this, supposedly. And the one that kind of matches it, yeah, like Dalmatian body. That's like why I think of that. They're just really, really cute. They're like a tiny bit stained. Oh well. They're in very good condition. So I was super happy to have this one, because this one literally is just like the one I had when I was a kid. So this one has the same kind of face as like the other one. Has like black and tan paint, no purple eyes, so sweet. And then you get this one. Wow, just so different. Yeah, let me know if like you have this one and you got one that was like, wow, one of these things is not like the other, but like it's intentional, like it's meant to be with this set. This one's got like all white ears and hair and like really cute, but the face, a lot of paint going on in a way that I'm like, does that work? You let me know if this works or not. I saved these for last because they were just like, they're really, really big. And somehow I feel like maybe these are the most recognizable toys, maybe, to a lot of you out there. So like I saved these for last, and I'm totally into them, but I don't know anything else about them other than I played with them like crazy when I was a kid, and so part of me is still like, why do they exist? It's so interesting. They're so cute. If you got one of these, or if you had one of these in your youth, share your stories with me about the puppy surprise. The fact that their heads don't stay up, that bothers me. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. That was everything that I found in that box. 3 very, very random, different types of toy lines. That was really, really fun to get to look at them with you guys. That was really, really fun. This is great for me because I get to walk down memory lane and I really get to talk about it and think about like my childhood, and I hope that you guys enjoyed listening to the stories or whatever, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these nostalgic toys. I hope you thought they were cool. If you had these toys, and if you have these toys, I hope it's really, really nice to have that sort of shared moment of like, wow, these toys are so cool. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry the video was so random. This was very, like, impromptu. I want to put them on the shelves and put them away, and it's like, I should show them off first. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and checking out these toys with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed looking at the toys. And yeah, I have a feeling that as I open more boxes and find more things, you'll be just getting more random collection videos from me. But no matter what I get up to next, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I'm so appreciative. Please be well. Take care. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.